I know, man. I know.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our holiday edition of OTB Off the Bench. For you new people, just click that like and subscribe button, man. Try to follow us with all this hot content that we be coming out with. So we're going to get into it. We don't want to keep you long because we know everybody's ready to throw down and eat.
Yes,
We're going
sir.
to talk a little bit about Let Him Cook. We're going to talk a little bit about Shador Sanders. We're going to get into shifting gears. We're bringing that back. It's been a while since we let Mr. B. Mike talk about shifting gears.
Mm-hmm.
JR not here, but he always been a part of the show. Still blessings with the humble six, so we can keep things moving till he get back. He's in school doing his little thing. But that's not gonna stop us over here until he get back. As soon as he get back, we gonna give him the floor. Because he be trying to talk like we don't know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't hear that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start putting that out there so y'all can see how reckless he talking. Then we gonna get into this Thanksgiving lineup, man. I think the NFL finally got it right. They stopped putting these trash teams on Thanksgiving. We glad we don't see the Cowboys and Indians no more. They used to have, I don't mind Detroit now, but they used to have Detroit scheduled on Thanksgiving when they wasn't good. The Bears when they wasn't good. So some teams are good right now, but I think they got it right. We're going to get into that. Packers, Lions, KC, Dallas, Cincinnati, Baltimore. That game should have had more meaning, but due to injuries, Cincinnati not who we thought they would be at this time. And then we got Black Friday, Chicago, Philly. So with all that, we're going to jump right into it and go with Let Him Cook. B. Mike, you got it right now. Tell the world, tell these people right now, Let Him Cook, which for you new people, let me break it down for you real quick. Let Him Cook is a segment we do here on Off the Bench where we give love and flowers to somebody that is just straight cooking. Cooking. All right, B. Mike. Who was cooking, bro?
Off the bench, man. I hate to say it, man. I hate to say it, but I gotta give the Lakers their flowers, man. I gotta give them their
Okay.
flowers, man. They're tied for the they're number 2 seed right now, sitting at 13-4 in the West, right behind OKC, right in front of my Denver Nuggets. But the LA Lakers, man, they're showing me a lot. They're playing some good ball. You look at last year. Last year it was a little up and down. Luka coming over from the trade.
Okay.
They had to find the chemistry. First time head coach with JJ, so they really had to find their groove. But this looks like a great basketball team. The coach has his fingerprint on this team, and it's very hard to stop the Lakers. If you look at the game they played just recently versus the Clippers, that game was definitely hard for the Clippers. How can you stop Luka when you have Kawhi Leonard, was renowned as probably the best defender, probably top 10 of all time defender? Got to give it to him there. He's sitting there waiting to stop the ball. Luka pulls up from the hash. 3 bucket.
Yeah, that was nice.
How can you stop that? Luka had like 32 points in the first half. If you have Luka, and the thing about it is your best defender has to guard LeBron. Your best defender has to guard LeBron. But now you have Luka and you have Austin Reeves sitting there, and they can both score the ball effectively, efficiently. You can run actions through both of them. All 3 of their stars. It's very rare that you have your big 3 that can all play on ball and off ball. And this is what the Lakers have. They have a lob threat in Jackson Hayes. They have a good big man rotation with Kleber, Jackson Hayes, and DeAndre Ayton, even though he was injured last night in the Clippers game. But they have a nice rotation. You get Rui coming in. The Lakers, man, they can make some noise. So that's who's cooking right now, man. Let them cook.
Yeah, Lakers are cooking, and that duo over there of Luka and Austin, they are top. They're the number one scoring duo in the league by I think by about 10 points. So then you got LeBron not affecting that chemistry and just blending right in. So yeah,
So,
we'll see. But
so let me ask you a question though. Do you feel like this year is the year where they have to win it? Like, do you feel like this is LeBron's last year, or does he have
I
another one in
mean,
him?
to be the undisputed GOAT and get out of the LeBron, Jordan 1 and 2, or Jordan, you need another ship.
Yeah, yeah,
But I don't know. I mean, I don't think the Lakers going to beat OKC. But in the
yeah.
playoffs, you never know. But we'll see, man. I'm not a Laker fan, so
Nah,
I
they
ain't
playing
worried
some.
about LeBron and them Lakers.
I mean, you know, that's our
Let's go
son.
Sacramento. No, I'm kidding.
That the Lakers are son, but like I told you last week, man, you want to make sure your son does good. You know what I'm saying? They got to do good, man.
Well, Denver ain't beating the Lakers, that's for sure.
Wait,
We'll see.
okay,
We'll see.
yeah, we gonna see, we gonna see.
We'll see. Early in the season. Early in the season. Now
Yeah.
back to a little bit of NFL action. Shador Sanders, fresh off his first career start, first Cleveland Brown QB to win their opener since 1999. Shador Sanders, pregame. I'm
Yeah.
who they've been looking for.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
showing.
Yes, sir.
After the game. Oh, it get dangerous if I get reps.
Mm-hmm.
It get dangerous if I get reps. So yeah, let's jump on this little Shador Sanders. I don't care about the cockiness. That man got, you know who his dad is. That's where that swag comes
Oh
from.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where that swag comes from. Cleveland finally got some excitement over there. So let's jump into it, man. How do you feel Shador's going to do versus the Niners and finally getting a start? How do you feel?
I feel like Shador's gonna put up a good game. I do feel like he'll turn the ball over at least once. And I don't think they'll win the game because it's the 49ers and they're going to game plan for Shador. And Kyle Shanahan is going to have a great game plan to stop Shador and what they're doing. So I don't think that they'll win, but I think Shador will put up good numbers. I really do think that the chemistry between Isaiah Bond, Jerry Jeudy, and Shador will take another leap. And I do feel like now Kevin Stefanski has every chance to deposit what he can into influence Shador in the right way so Shador can flourish in this league. You have a chance right now, and you got to take it, man. Because Dylan Gabriel, in my opinion, is not it. Deshaun Watson is not it. You already shipped Flacco out, so what you have right now is Shador. Invest in this young man.
So, yeah, you tripping. At this point, granted, Cleveland won 3 games, the Niners won, what, 7 or 8?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around 7 or 8. Not sure exactly. I think they 8-4, 8-4. Yeah, 8-4. Cleveland's the better team with Shador at quarterback, man. Did you see San Fran against Carolina? Brock Purdy ain't him. He overpaid.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
a
for
great
sure,
story, but San Fran not better than Cleveland, and I got Shador Sanders taking care of business, home opener in Cleveland. Cleveland fans finally got a chance to cheer. Man, the dog pound is going to be barking.
hey,
San
man.
Fran is going to lose to Cleveland. Final score, Cleveland 27, San Fran 18. Shador Sanders,
that's a big upset.
coach, don't even want to say his name, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen a kid that young with that kind of swag in the NFL. That kid's poised, don't get rattled. He only gets better. His first game when he was thrown in there is crazy. We talked about that a little bit. I ain't gonna jump into it. That was awful. What my man say? 1 week of practice. Yeah, it get dangerous. So now he got 2 weeks of practice. Man, San Fran in trouble.
Hey,
Cleveland
man.
only had. I didn't know Cleveland only had one pass over 30 yards, and we're in week 13.
Yeah.
Shador gave him 3. It would have been 4 if Jeudy ain't fumbled that ball.
Yeah, because Shador looks to push the ball down the field. You look at Dylan Gabriel, everyone's going to talk about, his average time in the pocket and average throw time because he's dinking and dunking the whole entire game. He's looking for the check down as soon as the ball's in his hands.
Yeah, man, that young boy Shador is about to put the league on notice. I got Cleveland in an upset. We're going to come back to that. Because, when you pick against me, you always lose.
Oh, yeah, that Houston game got crazy.
All right, man. So listen here. I got a treat for the fans today. Mr. B. Mike of Shifting the Narrative is here with us on Off the Bench, and he's going to do his segment, Shifting Gears. Shifting Gears is when he talk about who figured it out and got it going. Rough start, or now they done figured it out and they balling. Player, coach, team, it doesn't matter. Who figured it out over there? Who's shifting gears, man?
Man, shifting gears, man, I would have to go with Peyton Watson from the Denver Nuggets.
Wait. Before you finish.
What's up, man?
He's a Denver fan. I already knew it was somebody. All right, go ahead. I just want to throw that in there. Go ahead, go
Hey man, hey,
ahead.
but this right here is very legit. So this is not just rooting for the home team, man. This is legit. So earlier in the season, the Denver Nuggets had a very deep team. We had a deep bench. Starting five was locked in. What happened was we have now two injuries to our starters. Christian Brown, that just got paid, injured 4 to 6 weeks. Then you have Aaron Gordon, same thing. He's a starter, 4 to 6 weeks. So now our first year head coach, David Adelman, has to shift some things around, figure out new rotations. He puts Peyton Watson in the starting five at the two. Now, Peyton Watson is about 6'7". We played him last year at a lot of the four and some of the three, so not really at the two. So he's starting at the two this year. This man's in the NBA right now has the best offensive rating at 126.9. The person right under him, Nikola Jokic, 126.8 offensive rating. He's averaging as a starter 18, 7, and shooting 58% from the three as a starter. And what's blowing my mind is when we drafted him a couple years ago, he only averaged like 3 points in college. We just saw him as a defensive player. Now, mind you, he is the best non-center shot blocker in the game. There's none better than Peyton Watson. If you're a center, sure. If you're Wemby, sure. But as a non-center, there's not one better. He can guard multiple positions. You can put him at the two, the three, the four. You run actions through him. He's the ball handler in a two-man game. Peyton Watson has shown why he deserves the contract this year. And there was a lot of chatter within Denver when Christian Brown got his contract and not Peyton Watson. Are we going to let him walk? What's going to happen? Peyton Watson came out and said, you have to pay me. Because if you don't pay me, I'm going to get a bag. That's what he's showing right now. He's Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown all in one. He allows the two-man game to flourish because he's shooting 58% from the three. So now you can't help from the weak side. You can't help strong side. You have to respect his three. And now he knows when to cut at the right time. He's watching. If you go back to that game against Memphis, Jokic had one of the best passes that you're ever going to see to Peyton Watson because he knew exactly when to cut based upon reading Jokic. That's all you need. Run through Jokic, make your cuts, make your threes, and you'll get your bag. So, yeah, Peyton Watson, man. He's shifting the gears, bro.
All right, young man figuring it out, shifting gears. From shifting the narrative, B Mike. So from shifting the gears, we're going to jump over to JR, who's not here, but sent us the humble six. You may know JR from My Humble Opinion, but with us on Off the Bench, he helped us out with My Humble Six. It could be any sports, any top 16s, but he chose the NFL right now. The NBA is early, so his humble six in the NFL. At number 6, the Ravens. Number 5, Seattle. Number 4, the Bears. He's been on the Bears all year. Number 3, the Broncos. Number 2, the Patriots. Number 1, the Rams. I've always had an issue with the Bears, but right now, that'll be solved come Friday, Black Friday. So I'm going to leave out alone. He did sneak the Ravens in there at number 6. Mm-hmm. I'll just drop Philly to 6. That's all I'll change right now. I'll leave his list alone and just add Philly. Where you at with the humble 6?
I was going to say the same exact thing. I don't think the Ravens are there right now. They still have some holes in their team. Their offensive line is not solid. They are failing to run the ball like they did last year. So there's a lot of holes in this team. So for me to put them at number 6, I would have to drop them down some more.
All right, Mr. B Mike. Now, from the humble 6 to this Thanksgiving lineup.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. First game up, 1 o'clock, Packers, Lions. I ain't even going to say nothing. You know where I'm at. Green Bay, belt.
So that
game, easy work. Easy work. And I'm going to come back after the game. I'm going to come back. I might do a special segment and drop stuff I said about Detroit when me and you talked about them when we were saying why Detroit's not them boys. Easy work for Green Bay. This game is going to look just like – no, okay.
What you about to say, man?
Detroit's going to play a little better because they at home.
Hmm.
but Green Bay still winning by double digits. B Mike, who you got? Packers, Lions at Detroit, Turkey Day.
Man, so you calling for the sweep?
Yeah, I'm calling for the sweep.
I will say this, man. I honestly have the Packers winning this game, honestly, and I feel like the Packers are putting a little fear in Detroit. If you saw, it came out about 2 hours ago that their All Pro center Frank Ragnow unretired, so now he's signing back to Detroit. That defense in Green Bay has them a little shook up because why else would you go out and get your old center back? That's All Pro. This is halfway through the season. He's enjoying his retirement. For you to make that call means you're worried. And I just feel like that Green Bay's defense is going to show up over the Lions. I think Green Bay has. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but Green Bay's going to win.
Yeah, last time we played Detroit on Thanksgiving, the NFL disrespected us. They didn't even have the trophy with Green Bay on it. That's why when we won, we ain't getting nothing. Jordan Love ain't getting nothing. He up there just having a little turkey wing, but they couldn't get him a turkey because they already put Detroit on the turkey like we was going to lose that game. Belt then, belt now. Now, Kansas City, Dallas, who you got?
Kansas City, Dallas. All right, so this game intrigues me, man, because every game now Dallas they're at home. They're going to be a different team at home, but every game from now on in Dallas is going to be a potential trap game for anyone. You cannot sleep on this offense at all. You can't. With Quinnen Williams, their defense has gotten better, especially against the run and bringing the pressure up the middle. I just think that overall, Kansas City is on a mission right now, and I do not think Pat Mahomes is going to lose this game. Not on prime time. Pat Mahomes will find a way, but it's not going to be easy. They're gonna, he's gonna have to put up some points.
Look, man, they had this offense all year. They just added a piece to the defensive line. A great addition, man. I add.
Mm-hmm.
They just lost to Arizona with a backup quarterback by 10. You beat Oakland, and Dak Prescott owns the NFC East. Dallas ain't winning this game. They're going to look like the Dallas we think they are. They have spurts here, spurts there. They trick everybody. They ain't fooling me. Dallas is and has always been fool's gold. Kansas City with a game-winning drive to win by 3.
But wouldn't you think? But wouldn't you think that Dallas would get some more respect for what they did last week? Because we both said that the Eagles are number 6 in our top rankings in the NFL. So if they beat the number 6 team, wouldn't they garner some more respect?
I mean, that was a divisional game on the road for Philly. Not making no excuses for Philly, but when Philly went up 21-0, them boys stopped playing. And they
Okay.
let the game get away. That's on Philly. They didn't respect Dallas. Up 21-0, they lost focus and couldn't get it back. Dallas got all the momentum and carried it on and won the game. I don't think Philly will ever let that happen again. But this is a playoff game, pretty much, Dallas, Kansas City. Because whoever lose, you might as well say your season is over.
Yeah, 100%.
And when it comes down to pressure, I ain't betting against Patrick Mahomes. I already see what Dak do when he under pressure. He chokes. So I'm Kansas City 100. Dallas losing today. And then
Yeah.
Dallas got Detroit next week, which is another win or go home type game.
Mm-hmm.
So these next 2 weeks are going to let you know if Dallas is going to be at home or they're going to sneak in.
Yeah.
So I got them at home. Now, this should be an easy one for you. Cincinnati, Baltimore. Who you got?
It just should be easy. Welcome back, Joe Burrow. Welcome back, Joe Burrow. But it's a little bit too late, man. You have no T. Higgins. Trey Hendrickson, I believe that he's either limited or he did not practice. But I know that he's still nursing some kind of injury right there. So all you really have is Jamar Chase. He has to have one heck of a game, a legendary game for you guys to win this game. Easily, I give it to the Ravens right now. They are soaring. Right now, they're trying to figure things out. And I just feel like the Ravens right now are in a better position to win this game as a team.
Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Baltimore, right? That's a divisional game. It's always
Mm-hmm.
going to be a tough game to play. Joe Burrow's return. Will Cincinnati rise to the occasion, even though their season is over? So because their season is over, I don't know. It's prime time, so they're going to play. They're going to play.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if they're going to play at 100% or 80%.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I'm going to go Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because Baltimore needs it more. Cincinnati, no Baltimore needed. Cincinnati could play 100% to play spoiler.
Yeah.
As a tough one, I really want to pick Cincinnati. I really do. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, I
same.
want to pick
I just
Cincinnati.
if they had
But
T Higgins, I would choose Cincinnati.
I'm going to go Baltimore. Now, this is the game I'm waiting on. Black Friday.
Yeah.
Chicago at Philly. Chicago beat one team with a winning record, but their backup quarterback was playing at the time. And that was this past Sunday versus Pittsburgh. So these guys won 8 games against teams under 500 and backup QBs.
Mm.
They frauds at me. I
Okay.
told you before, Chicago fans, they want to cheer so bad, bro. Like, enjoy it, because y'all about to finish the season either 9-8 or 8-9. You ain't going 10-7.
Ew.
Chicago
Okay.
done. You got the Packers twice. That's 2 L's. Detroit, that's an L.
Wow.
Now they Cleveland got Shador. That's an L. And then their last
Wow.
game of the season, I think, is against San Francisco. I know they got the last game of the season. You know what? Let me pull them up right quick. But that's my pick. I got Philadelphia in a blowout. Who you got?
I got the Bears in an upset. I
What?
definitely got the Bears in an upset. Yeah. I got the Bears in an upset, man. I really had to think about this, man. And I just feel like the Bears secondary is going to uh, cause some turnovers. Like their secondary has been great when it comes to causing turnovers this year. And even though people say, well, they're playing these bad teams, like it's still a football team. They're still professionals, man. And the Bears just look like a more complete team than they ever have in the last couple of years. So for me, I got the upset, man. Especially from the thing about it is Philly. They're showing me that they can't win close games. So it's like they did the same thing that they did last
Whoa.
week in Philly. They did it twice this year with Denver, with the Cowboys game last week. Like so, if the Bears have them and it's a clutch time, I don't trust the Eagles to come out. Like they're not running the ball the same. I just don't trust them right now. So for me, I got to go with the hot hand, and the hot hand is the Bears, especially that defense.
Bro, they not that good. They just got takeaways. I mean, that's huge, but they at the bottom, bro. Their defense ain't like that.
Yeah, but
So
see, I'm talking
check this
about more
out.
the take. Yeah,
Chicago got at Philly, at Green Bay. I'm sorry, my mistake. Yeah, I'm right. So your next games are at Philly, at Green Bay, Cleveland at home, Green Bay at home, at San Francisco, Detroit. Bro, they cook.
yeah. I mean, and we can look
They
at the
cook.
whole schedule and predict the final outcome. That's cool. But if we're sticking to this game,
This
I
game they
trust the
cook.
Bears to get a win. I trust the Bears to get a win. Upset.
Philly wins close games. They won close games all year. They beat Green Bay 10-7. They beat Detroit in a one-score game, even though that game was more lopsided. You know what I mean? Like, they beat the Chiefs, close game. They beat the Buccaneers when the Buccaneers was hot, close game.
Okay, yeah. Baker was out. Got you.
You know, so I wouldn't say Philly wins ugly, so they win close games. I wouldn't say they don't win close games.
That's
They
fair.
lose
That's
close
fair.
games.
That's
They're
fair.
always in a game. You know, it's never a game they're not in. But all right, so let's recap this real quick. I got Green Bay, Kansas City, Baltimore, Philly. Who you got again?
Yeah, I got Packers, KC, Ravens, and Bears.
I thought you picked Dallas.
Nah, I said that it could be a trap game. It could be a trap game because of Dallas offense, but I got KC coming out.
Okay. All right. We'll see, man. And so Thursday you tried to pick everybody I picked, so now I'm worried. You don't pick winners.
Hey man, but if I jump on the bandwagon, I can get my
Bro,
record.
you gotta go Detroit because my Packers gotta win. Everybody you pick lose, man. You can't pick my Packers, bro. You gotta go Detroit.
Hey,
everybody you pick lose.
Hey man, nah, I'm picking the Packers, bro. But
oh my
if y'all
god,
end up losing,
if
y'all end up losing, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Man, you went with everybody I went with. You went Baltimore.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you gonna make me pick Detroit?
The only way I would have chose the Bengals is if T Higgins was playing because that's too much firepower.
Man, you done ruin my day. You gonna pick my Packers, and you know you can't pick a winner on Thursday.
Hey man.
Okay, hold on. You don't pick winners on Thursday night.
Right. Well, it's better than the day. Afternoon.
You know what? I'm gonna put something to the test.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night, you got Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got Baltimore too.
Bengals. Okay.
But I'm gonna jump ship right now because you picked Baltimore. Give me Cincinnati.
Dog. If Cincinnati pulled this joint off,
give me Cincinnati. If that happens, boy, I'm gonna do a special tribute for you.
Hey, emergency podcast, man. Emergency podcast.
That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show for the day, man. Something quick for the holidays. Enjoy your holidays. That's it from Off the Bench, man. Wishing you guys to be safe this year. You know, from myself, String Cheese, and B Mike, man. We catch you guys next week.
All right, man.